Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time car show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central. Channel.
You know,
No, don't say anything.
I was going to intro the show, but I don't think we can intro it with that. Live on the iHeartRadio network in the Smoke and Mirrors conglomeration, it's the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show coming up. We hope to talk to Maceo Ward, CEO of EV Tech, and we're going to talk about EV stuff. I drove the 2023 Toyota GR86, give you my impression of it. We'll also have the cruise-in calendar. Conrad has This Week in Auto History, and I'll bring you the stories making automotive news headlines this week. Just ahead, in this segment of the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Howdy, along with David Ainsley, King Conrad DeLong. We always need more Jeff Zekin.
And who are you?
I'm Howdy Doody.
Jeff, like Mr. Clean with the bleach.
There you go. You betcha.
You know,
you betcha, don't you know?
I knew that there was going to be some way that somebody was going to weave in to this the bleach thing.
Mind of a 9-year-old.
Bleach bit.
Yeah, the bleach bit into this. And what was the woman's name that she said? Johnson? Angela Johnson? Mm-hmm. Is that it?
Yeah.
She was the one that did the fingernail
dip.
You do dip? Absolutely hysterical. Maybe we can play portions of that. Do you think we get in trouble for that?
Oh, you betcha.
Yeah.
You betcha.
Oh, Mars will. We won't.
Yeah. It comes out of all of our paychecks when, Facebook throws a hissy fit because we've played, 8 seconds of a song. You can't do that. You're banned for the rest of your life off of here.
In Russia.
What is that? Okay, I get it. Royalties and all, but
who cares about Russia? You got Putin. Don't be bugging us.
Putin. Who be Putin? Putin.
Angela. Angelah.
Angela Johnson. Well, while you guys are talking, I may look that up.
Mike can get her on the show.
Would we be voiding some sort of a covenant that we wouldn't?
We've had Monty the singing donkey on. I don't think we could void any covenant.
I guess not. Okay, well, I'll try to look that up, and maybe we could.
Here we go. Well, it's been nice working with y'all.
I don't think that's not it. We're going to change the show makeup. We're not going to talk about cars anymore. We're going to talk about Conrad's
random stuff that comes to our mind.
We're going to talk about
Conrad's hygiene corner.
With the do you have video of the toenail extravaganza from?
No, I think it was just a
video, a picture.
Pictures.
It's burning the computer.
It is, and it smells really bad when it happens.
He's looking for him right now. Don't do that.
Well, we'd have to download it and all that stuff to get it so everybody can see it.
My computer's broke.
Yeah. Oh my! Well,
I've seen burnouts with less smoke than that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you go to somebody that does pedicure for you?
Oh, no, I saw it.
Do you get pedicures?
No, I've had one though.
How about you, Jeff?
Nope.
No?
I might do my own.
That's very relaxing.
Mm-hmm. Don't
sit
touch
there, have a little glass of wine, pinky out.
When in doubt, pinky out.
Get a little bleach out. You're good.
They clean up the calluses.
Mm-hmm. By the way, if you're wondering where Mars is, not that you are.
He's in a safe place.
He's happy not to be here.
He's over in Naderville.
Mars, call in because nobody else did.
That's right. All of your guests have really screwed us over, Mars. So you need to zoom in. Can we get him? Let's get him on there. Let's wake him up from his COVID
send him an
bed.
invite.
Let me text him.
Yeah, send him up on the screen over there when you get him, because Mars still has COVID. Last week
from 2021.
Yeah, 2021.
No, from 2016.
Yeah. Well, he does live in that part of the world, and those school kids bring home everything.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And I heard or read somewhere that there's supposed to be a huge uptick in COVID now that the kids are back in school.
Yeah, it's already started.
Oh, they're just trying to get you scared, so
Yeah.
they get everybody hiding in their house
just a
again,
flu
so
bug.
Biden can get reelected from his basement.
There you go.
Okay.
Wrong
He can't.
wrong
He,
show.
he can't even. He can't even walk anymore. He does that shuffle step thing. That
Did you watch him yesterday?
no.
He was trying to introduce the leader of South Korea, and couldn't remember his name, couldn't remember the name of the country the guy was in charge of. It's embarrassing. These other world leaders have to look at us and go, how stupid is that country to elect that buffoon to office?
Okay.
Sorry. Never mind.
Let's not turn this
Back to my pedicures.
Ah,
Oh, gosh.
I don't even know where to go anymore. I don't even know where to go with this. We were going to have a guest on, the CEO of a company called EV Tech. We don't know what's happened to him. But EV Tech, a provider of EV chargers, installation and service. And it's a company that obviously is doing installations and repairs. And I have a story about the installations, how slow they are to come about. You would think
There's
with
Mr.
all
Mars.
you, pardon me?
I think he's
There's-
here.
there-
Yeah,
oh,
Mr. Mars.
oh my gosh!
Now, look, somebody did call in.
Yes, Mr. Mars, are you there?
He's muted himself.
You're muted, Mars, and you're the one that tells everybody, "Oh, you got to unmute yourself." What? Would
You're
you
muted,
You're
Mars.
muted,
Unmute
Mars.
yourself.
Do you know what this looks like? It looks like one of those video things where they have the prisoner that goes into the room and the judge is on a videotape and they're trying to sentence him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Video court.
Video court. There
video
you
court.
go.
That's it.
That's right. Comb your hair.
Well,
back.
he hasn't. He's been in bed.
Rolled
He's been
out of bed.
sick. So, how are you feeling? What's it like to have COVID?
It's not as bad as the flu, but it's
Because
not
it is
good.
the flu.
But what?
But not good. It's not good.
No. So you still
Are
running
you
a
having
fever,
trouble
Mars?
hearing me?
Yeah, we hear you.
What? I don't know what that meant. Are you still running a fever?
A little bit.
A little bit. Wow, he's got a Neaterville connection on the internet over there when it comes to video and Zoom calls.
Hey, he's
Don't ever
Yeah.
book another guest from Neaterville because the
Consistent.
signal over there sucks.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Well, I see we're not going to have you on very long. And we know it's not
That's
coming
the
from
COVID.
Ari.
What kind of meds are you taking?
Anything I can find. You got some?
We heard the next door neighbor over there has got some pot. You need some of that. Go over there and get you a big whiff of that.
No, he's out of town.
Oh, so
He's
you,
out of
you
town.
can go in there and borrow some from him.
So you could rob his plants in the backyard.
Yeah. Well, we're sorry that you're not feeling well, but we're not sorry because, once again, we can go, hey, Mars, what happened to the one guest that we were supposed to have last half hour and this one that we're supposed to have this hour?
Well, that's a good question.
Okay, well,
Yeah, we were kind of excited to talk to a couple of them. I wanted to talk to them about the GTD Mustang, but the guy, the first guy on with the E-Bliss.
E-Bliss bikes.
Very, very good interview, I thought.
Yeah, that guy was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
And I talked to Masio. I talked to him on the phone yesterday.
uh-huh.
And he was all hyped up.
Yeah. Well, he got so hyped up, I guess, that it's kind of like being drunk. I mean, he
OD'd.
forgot to get up and do the interview.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, because EV Tech is doing these infrastructure builds for industry and for homes of putting in charging stations.
Well, but what he was putting in, it's in San Marcos. They're doing a job for a commercial. It's kind of like a restaurant is having it put in. It's not like a big Buc-ee's or something. This is a family-owned place. It's got 2 or 3 little outlets. And they're building that. And they also do home stuff is the reason I thought it would be interesting to see how consumers are starting to get into it since the infrastructure from the government is so slow about coming about.
Sort of like the internet in Needville.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Well, because of your internet connection, Mr. Mars, we're going to let you go. Unless
Thank you.
But thanks for calling.
Yeah, thanks for calling and filling the
Play
time.
again next week.
David, tell him what he's won.
He's out. He's gone.
He gone.
He's gone.
Thanks, Michael. Now what?
Now what? Well, let's see. We've talked a lot about pedicures, and we got off on that. I don't know how did all of that come about.
I don't know. I think that something about him shaving his back or something. I don't know.
That's Don's job to shave my back.
My job. Mm-hmm. I always get all the best jobs.
How about tires in the heat? How about let's get back to the
Oh
cars?
yeah.
Okay.
They expand. Yeah.
Well, my brother said that the tire, that was low for the heat. It's like
It's not low anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
No, the heat's going to make
it's going to expand it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and it's pretty.
So-
It's pretty interesting because that you brought that up, because I was checking tire pressures before I went to Chrome and Coffee
On the Corvette?
on the Corvette, and they were maybe a pound and a half down because I hadn't driven it, and I didn't mess with it the time before. So I pumped them up to right at 30 all the way around, and my little gauge said 30. The computer in the car said 30. I'm good to go. I came back, and for whatever reason, I just was going through the computer. Man, it gained 2 pounds just like that in a 5-mile trip,
Just from the heat?
just from the heat.
We
2
had
pounds.
we had a slow leak in the rental car up in Michigan, and there was a screw or a nail in the tread block. We weren't going to pull it out. It wasn't low, it wasn't flat, but like every other day, it would be down like a pound or two. So we would just
Put air in.
just rode it and it expanded back up.
Well, and that's why when winter comes, everybody's low tire pressure lights come on.
Oh, yeah.
Because now all of a sudden everything's got cold, so the air got less dense. And actually, we're going to talk a little bit about cold air in my technical segment today. We're going to talk about cold air intakes
Oh, good. You want to do that now?
and the advantages of
me
cold
get
air
it loaded.
intakes and some of the manufacturers who've done them from the factory.
I read a story this morning. Corvette Forum. They'll do a series of stories and put them all together. And this particular one was on a 1963 Corvette. I don't know, 63. Might have been a 58. One of the two. They offered a cold air package from the factory. They only sold 3 of them because it increased the price of the car. It doubled it. It
Wow.
doubled the price of the car. Of course, back then it was, what, $3,000, $2,000, something like that. But it doubled it. The cold air package. You can go out and buy a cold air package for a car for a couple $100 now. I mean,
I didn't know Corvette had done one back then. I knew they did them through the late 60s and early 70s.
Well, the one that I've got on my car, it's interesting. People really don't mess with that too much. They just stay with the stock intake. With what? Do you have a cold air?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And Greg Enders put the cold air on the Corvette. And it's a K&N product. And it's got kind of a oblong-looking K&N filter up there, all open element, right up underneath the front of the hood up there. I guess it works okay. It's better than that box. Because, the factory chokes down those engines with their intakes.
For a number of reasons. And if you look at, and it's going to be in my piece today, if you look at the shape of those tubes and stuff from the factory, you find all these weird little connecting chambers to them. Those chambers are trying to counter the droning effect of the air going into the engine. Because the air goes into the engine, not unlike the air comes out.
Right.
That's the way the air comes out. Well, it kind of goes into the engine the same way. As each valve opens, there's a puff of air, so it can create a harmonic noise in the airflow system.
We didn't worry about anything like that back in the 60s and 70s.
No, we just turned the air cleaner upside down so we could hear the secondaries open on the 4-barrel.
Well, don't get into your thing too yet. don't spill the beans yet.
Are we going to get back to tires, or are we going to talk about?
I just didn't want him to do a segment.
No. We'll get to that. But it's interesting. The cold air intake. I would have liked to have started off with a stock air cleaner and run it on a dyno, and then put a K&N filter on it, see what kind of horsepower increase, if any, that I'd get by going to an aftermarket.
Or if you take the lid to your air cleaner and turn it over, back in the 70s, you had that little gap. You could, that was cold air back then.
Yeah, underneath that hot hood.
Yeah.
I just to see how much horsepower 3, 4, 5 horsepower at the most?
At the max.
At the most.
At the max.
And then you couple that with a free-flowing exhaust system.
I was going to say, you got to have it go out.
And the interesting part about it is all of these companies offer a cat back exhaust system behind the catalytic converter. But you can also get performance catalytic converters, from what I understand.
High flow.
High flow catalytic converters. I can't even imagine how much those would cost.
Well, the problem with buying aftermarket catalytic converters, what makes catalytic converters so expensive is they're full of what are called noble metals, palladium and stuff. There's all kinds of real expensive metals in there that are the catalyst.
That's why they steal them.
That are the catalyst that clean the exhaust stream out. So cheap catalytic converters are cheap catalytic converters. When your car fails state inspection because of a catalytic converter efficiency code, and the shop sells you a $100 catalytic converter,
been there, done that.
Don't do it. It's going to fail next year as well.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, because there's not enough noble metal in there to keep it clean for a period of time. But you look at some of these catalytic converters are, $1,000, $1,200, $1,500,
$1,200 anyway,
and more. Yep. Because sometimes it's not just the converter; it's the entire exhaust system, from the down tube of the exhaust manifold through the converter muffler all the way to the chrome tips of the exhaust. Is the way some manufacturers sell them, and easily spending, $1,200, $1,500, $1,800 on them. But good catalytic converters are not cheap. Cheap catalytic converters are not good. So,
I can tell you, I can attest to that. Amy had, my oldest daughter had, and I don't remember what year Camaro it was, 2005, something like that, with a V6 in it. Okay, nothing fancy, all stock, just a red Camaro, plain red Camaro. It's clean. I bought it wholesale, and that's why I bought it. Well, she racked up the miles back and forth to Austin, where she went to college. And check engine light comes on. So we drill down into what it was. It's a catalytic converter. So I thought, we'll wait till we get the inspection sticker. So right before the inspection sticker, take it in, muffler shop over here in Stafford, and they put another catalytic converter, an aftermarket one. What's guaranteed? How long is the guarantee? 1,000 miles. Really? 1,000 miles on the catalytic. Okay. Well, it's
guaranteed to get command state inspection.
Got the inspection sticker, and at 1,200 miles, ding, the light comes back on again. So waited another year, put another catalytic converter on there. Must have been the converter. No, it was the cheap converter that I bought before. Same thing, except that I think that one lasted 1,500 miles. I should have just bellied up and spent the $1,000 that it was going to cost to get the factory catalytic converter put back on.
And not worry
about
it,
Yeah. But no. Mr. Cheapo here.
Well, no, people think they're saving money. The problem is you're saving money twice or 3 times. Yes. So you're really not saving when you add it all up together.
Yeah. But at any rate, back to our cat back exhaust system. All you're basically doing is changing out the mufflers to a free-flowing muffler, if I'm not mistaken.
Which we talked about last week.
Right.
Is how to increase the exhaust flow. Changes the noise the car makes as well out the back,
right.
And how that can be an advantage in horsepower. To me, I think the easiest money to make is on the exhaust. The best money spent is on the exhaust side of things to make power.
Best value.
Yeah, best value is to get the air out of the engine. There's tons of ways to get air into the engine, but getting the air out of the engine, headers. And
well, for instance, I mean, watch the car shows that I do. You see Borla Well, you know, every kind of car made, we've got an exhaust system for you. It'll increase your performance and your efficiency and all that stuff. Well, for whatever reason, I never talked to him about it. Greg put a Corsa exhaust system on
brand
it.
out there.
Yeah, another brand. And I guess it's all really, the only difference is both free-flowing exhaust systems, one sounds different than the other.
Well, Greg may have gotten Corsa because of his drag racing.
It could,
you know, through that vendorship.
Could have been, and I will say that it's quiet as long as you don't get on it. You get on it, and it gets loud.
No, Mike did the review of the Jeep, and last week when he left the studio,
it was loud.
Oh yeah, he was getting it.
Yeah.
He had some donkeys with him.
Yeah, that's a factory exhaust system.
It was nice.
Yeah.
Well, like I said last week, you know, Corvette offers that basically a factory cutout where when you throttle up, it cuts the muffler out and gives you a straight exhaust system.
Like we used to do back in the 50s with the handle down on the floorboard.
The cable actuated cutout,
yeah. Well, we weren't that sophisticated. It was a crank, almost like a water faucet nozzle kind of thing.
Probably exactly how it worked, too.
Probably. Shall we do a car review just for the heck of it?
I've got it ready.
All right, and then we'll do the cruising calendar right after, okay? But first, let's do the review of the 2023 Toyota GR86. Oh, I know it's not GR, it's GR, okay. For all you Toyota freaks out there, don't get your panties in a wad. Available trim levels, base, premium, and special edition. I reviewed the premium. This is called a mini compact. We call it a sports car. 2 passengers. Oh, it does have back seats. You ain't getting a human being in there with legs in it, I can tell you that. It's too small. Maybe for a kid to sit Indian style in the back seat, but that'd be all about you could do. It's all new in 2022. It looks like a Nissan Z with the rectangle grille, and I'm sure that's what they're going after. Fastback design with a duck-bill spoiler and dual exhaust tips. I got a lot of looks in this car. A lot of thumbs up. Pronounced exterior door sill down at the bottom. Big brake vents up front. Black wheels. Looks mean. Lots of, like I said, thumbs up acknowledgement by lots of admirers. What could use improvement? Car numbers on the door. Pick a number, and the factory supplies the car with a number that you can stick on the side of it, because that's what it needs.
Like a Celine.
Yeah. Or any kind of a weekend racer car. Just keep the number on it during the week. Interior highlights, minimalist design with conservative dash styling. Comfortable, wraparound supportive seating up front. Small infotainment screen works well. Traction control button on the center console, which I thought was funny. All the thing you want to do with that is turn it off and turn sideways down the push. Yeah. Cargo trunk room, tiny. What I like, the race car look. All it needs is a roll bar, and I'm sure you can get them in the aftermarket. What could use improvement? Keep the entry level price point. Simplicity is good in a car like this, is what I said. So here's the engine: 2.4 liter boxer engine, horizontally opposed, that has 228 horsepower, which is a lot for this car because it doesn't weigh much. 184 pound-feet of torque. 6-speed manual transmission. An automatic is available, but you don't want to do that. That defeats the purpose. 20 miles per gallon city, 27 highway for a combined of 22. I got 27.4 miles per gallon over 307 miles. But remember, my freeway trips are basically down the Beltway. So 70, 75 miles an hour for a number of miles. What I liked about the motor, power matched to the car. It's not overpowered, but I think that it works for the general public for this thing. Me, personally, I'd like to have a power adder on it. You know, little turbo, yeah, something. Ride and handling, it handled like a NASCAR road course car. It rode like a NASCAR race car. This thing is stiff and will beat you up. So if you're not used to it or ready for something like that, I would definitely not buy it until you actually rode it. Base trim price, $33,211. Price is tested $34,306. The base model price, $28,400. Competitors, All right. The Subaru BRZ, which is basically the same car with a different nose and tail on it. That's
Same
it.
engine.
Same engine. And they, for whatever reason, want another $195 for the base price, so it starts at $28,595 for the Subaru name, I guess. Mazda MX-5 Miata RF, which is the hardtop convertible, that starts at $35,750. The soft top starts at $28,000, so that's in competition with that. And the Ford Mustang. And I put that in there because what other car would you put up against it? This would be the EcoBoost 4-banger in the Mustang that starts at $27,700. So
in the price range.
Yeah, and it also has a back seat that you can squeeze a couple of people back there. It's
in the
tight
Mustang.
in the Mustang. So
it has because when I first walked up the driveway last week, it has a bit of a Supra-ish look.
Yes, it does.
To the front end of it, that the way that nose or the proboscis.
Well, it's got a Lexus look.
It's a combination of several things.
Yeah.
And,
to me.
I didn't think it looked bad, but I've heard from other people that it rides like a go-kart. It rides very stiff.
Yes, it's very stiff.
Which some people love.
Yeah.
Some people don't.
Next week, I'm going to review the Mazda MX-5 Miata, which in an article that I wrote for Bay Area Houston Magazine, I put the two together and compare them. And so it's two different schools of thought. Whether you're a Toyota guy or a Mazda guy, they almost are head up competition-wise. But the cult following with the Mazda.
Oh, yeah.
Here's something. Anyway.
You betcha.
All right, cruising calendar real quick. We got about a minute. No? You don't have any cruising calendar.
Woodward Dream Cruise.
Didn't print it and bring it with me, but
that's okay.
I can do a couple of things on it.
No. Save it and we'll do it next. We'll stay on time because I want to get to David.
Okay.
He's in the queue. Hey, the In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show is available 24/7 through the iHeartRadio app. Just look for In-Wheel Time Car Talk. We also video stream on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com. Podcasts at your fingertips on over a dozen of the most popular podcast outlets. Hey, the In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show continues right after a quick break. Stay with us.
The original group of Loopy Tortilla restaurants will have you telling your family and friends just what the original recipes mean when it comes to the best fajitas in Southeast Texas. Founder Stan Holt invites you to visit the original Loopy Tortilla near I-10 and Highway 6. Here's the original house that inspired the design of all the rest and the original charm that helped make Loopy Tortilla the go-to destination for Houston Tex-Mex. Speaking of original, nothing can compete with the original lime pepper marinade that everyone will agree makes Loopy Tortilla award-winning beef fajitas the best anywhere. Loopy Tortilla Katy is another location that gives you the same quality and service Houstonians have come to expect at Loopy's. It's located just off I-10 and the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard in Katy. Find yourself in Aggie Land? Head to the Loopy Tortilla in College Station, located just around the corner from Kyle Field. It's a great place to enjoy those famous frozen margaritas before or after the game. Headed east to Louisiana, stop in at the Loopy Tortilla in Beaumont. It too's on I-10. You can't miss it. The original group of Loopy Tortilla restaurants invites you in for the best Tex-Mex anywhere. You own a car you love. Well, why not let Gulf Coast Auto Shield protect it? Houstonian John Gray invites you to his state-of-the-art facility to introduce you to his specialist team of auto enthusiasts. We promise you'll be impressed. Whether you're looking to massage your original paint to a like-new appearance, apply a ceramic coating, install a paint protection film, nano-ceramic window tint, or new windshield protection called ExoShield, Gulf Coast Auto Shield is where Houston's car people go. Curbed your wheels? Instead of buying new, why not have them repaired? How about a professionally installed radar detector? Gulf Coast Auto Shield does that too. Get a peek inside the shop and look at the services offered by getting online and heading to gcautoshield.com. Better yet, stop by their facility at 11275 South Sam Houston Tollway, just south of the Southwest Freeway, and get a personal tour. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your place to go for all things exterior. Call them today, 832-930-5655 or gcautoshield.com. The award-winning In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show is available on the most popular podcast channels out there in 30-minute episodes. We realize our 3-hour live show can be difficult to catch in its entirety, so now you can listen every day to a convenient, fresh 30-minute episode. Check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Audible, along with a dozen more. In-Wheel Time has the most informative automotive guest interviews and new car reviews, along with popular features including Conrad's Car Clinic and This Week in Auto History, along with automotive news headlines. Our live broadcast airs every Saturday, 8 to 11 Central on InWillTime.com, the iHeart app, and on YouTube. Be sure to say hello when we're broadcasting from the Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise Inn, Autorama, and the Houston Auto Show, among others. Now, it's easier than ever to hear about all things automotive all week long. You're invited to join fellow car enthusiasts in becoming part of the ever-growing In Wheel Time Car Talk family. Don't forget those 30-minute podcast episodes on your favorite podcast That's channel. It for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.